I'm live. I am live. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, TikTok. How are you today? Come on. Hello, hello, hello. I am live on TikTok and live on Facebook. I'm doubly live. It's good to be live. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Zoe. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Good morning, Zoe. Good morning. I'm live here on Facebook, and I'm live over here on TikTok. Thought it would be an interesting experiment to try to see what it would be like to be live on both. I'm doing a makeup video today. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to my goal of doing at least one video a week. Small but good. Yes, we had a good Thanksgiving. It was also small. We just went to over to our neighbor's place, and we had a very, very nice little Thanksgiving. I, of course, couldn't have any turkey. For some reason, when I eat turkey, it makes my gout go crazy, and I get terrible pain in my foot. So no turkey for me this year. Yes, I'm doing great, Zoe. I have to admit, I've really recovered well. All my doctors, they all say the same thing, that they're very happy with how I've recovered, and everything is good. There should not be anything wrong for quite a while. Yes, it was very scary. It was a scary time. So I'm doing live right now simultaneously. Facebook here, TikTok here, and at some point when I'm ready to start doing my eye look, I'll start recording with my camera for YouTube. I'm just a multitasker today. I am like multitasking like nobody's business. And of course, first thing we always have to do is glue those brows down. Just glue them down. I get asked a lot on TikTok or sometimes. Okay, here's some. Oh, somebody on TikTok is asking. I always wondered why not do hair removal then a powder brow, but I'm just thinking less work. I get asked that a lot. Like, why don't you just shave the brows off? Why don't you just shave them off? And I'm like, because I don't want to look like a freak when I'm not in drag. Okay, maybe other people could get away with like not having eyebrows, or they're confident enough that they can shave them off and do a powdered eyebrow when they're not in drag. But that's not me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I gotta glue them down. I gotta glue them down. There's no getting away with it. Yes. Well, they're half Italian brows, Zoe, and half Jewish. So you can't get any bushier, coarser, or thicker than that, really. Oh, that's great. Yes, let your 3-year-old play with makeup. Well, I'm glad you get excited to see the results. I get excited too, because let me tell you, 99% of the time, I have no clue how it's going to end up. So I get just as excited, wondering what's going to happen. How will it look? Will it be good, or will it be a disaster? Hopefully it'll be good this time. I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel where I show doing my eyebrow gluing down routine, so it's pretty in depth. I have at least two. One where I did where I glue the brows down like this with glue stick, and then I did another one where I glued the brows down with Prozaid. This stuff, Prozaid cream. Prozaid cream. Hello, Florida. This stuff, like, once you glue your brows down with this, they're not going anywhere. You could be in the hottest heat on Fire Island in August, like 100 degrees, and no matter how hot you get, your brows will not come out. Thank you for the hearts, TikTok. Yes, Golden Girls brunch is gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Well, if you can't make the Golden Girls brunch, though, which I totally understand, maybe you'll come to the Golden Girls show that Tom, Cat, and I are doing in January at Governor's. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've had to postpone it quite a few times already. Once was I think it was Governors that had to reschedule it, and then I started getting sick, and we had to reschedule again and again. So I think we finally have a date that will work. That we will finally be able to get on with the show. Let's just get these dried off so we can do a second layer. I like to do quite a few layers, try and get them as smooth as possible, but there's always texture. Why are you putting glue on your eyebrows? Well, this is a technique for drag makeup. You glue the eyebrows down and you create new eyebrows. That's why. Oh yes, we're at Governor's. It's Governor's in Levittown. At the it's in the Giggle Room. So if you go to Governor's website you can find it, and it's not even it's not even an expensive ticket. It's only $20. Only $20. Only $20. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. It would be a bargain at twice the price. Comments on TikTok are always so interesting because most of the time it's people that I don't know. Whereas Facebook, it's generally only people that I do know. So, it's interesting how that works. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Jewish, Italian, New York accent, yes. uh, uh. Press them down. Press them down. Get them flat. As flat as possible. Browse, browse, go away. Is there a life out there for old drag queens? You can do drag for as many years as you want. I know of drag queens that are in their 90s. So, yes, TikTok wanted to ask me is if there's a life out there for old drag queens. Yes, you will always be my Zawila. My Zawila. So, I'm declining people joining my live. I don't want anybody joining my live on TikTok. Sorry. Not interested. What palette am I going to be playing with today? Well, I decided to, hey, Lexington, Kentucky, how are you? Now, on my YouTube channel, I have one video that's gotten like more views than any other video. It's that one video that I think I've got over 3,000 views on it, for my YouTube channel is a lot. Generally, I don't get anywhere near that many views on my YouTube videos. Now, and this one video that I did more than a year ago, I used the Sydney Grace Tiny Marvels palette. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Show us how it's done. I will. I'm going to do my best. Anyway, this was the palette that I used because what had happened was, unfortunately, Mel Thompson, the YouTube creator who collabed with Sydney Grace on this, she passed away tragically at a very young age, and she had a family and children. I felt really bad for her. Your eyebrows are truly different. I ain't seen nothing yet, honey. This is just the start. Anyway, I just felt so bad, so I did like a look with the Tiny Marvels palette, and still to this day, I hate the look. Hate the look. It just was, and I didn't like it when I did it, and as I was looking back over it today, I was like, hate it even more. What's that, Lisa? You brought a book to your favorite, to my family's Thanksgiving, about drag queens? He's on a bus, go squish, squish, squish. Your brother wanted to know the different experience for drag queens and transgender. I tried my best to explain. Well, here's the thing. Someone who is transgender could still be a drag queen, and actually anybody can be a drag queen. It doesn't matter, your gender, your sexual orientation. I mean, one of the past seasons of RuPaul, they had a heterosexual white cisgender man who was a drag queen, Maddie Morphosis. You could be a cisgender female and be a drag queen. You could be a transgender woman and be a drag queen. You could be a transgender man and be a drag queen. So anybody can be a drag queen. Now, as far as what transgender is, transgender means that you feel that the body that you were born in is not the body you are meant to be in. Meaning, like, if you are assigned male at birth, but feel that you are a female in your mind, your soul, but your body doesn't reflect that, then that's transgender. Interesting that you would specify white. What is your agenda? My agenda, random dude, is to block you. Block, block, block. Goodbye, random dude. Because I said the word white. I have an agenda. Give me a break. Give me a break. All I was making a point was that anybody could be a drag queen. White, black, brown, Asian, indigenous. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anybody could be a drag queen. Random, what would you say is your favorite eyeshadow color? That's a good one, Zoe. I love so many colors. I think I'm gonna say green. Yeah, that person that was making that, TikTok, whenever somebody makes rude comments like that, I just block them. I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Drag queen is for performance, and basically, really, when you're a drag queen is a performer. Drag queen is a performer. Somebody who chooses, to live their life as the gender they were not born as, that's transgender. Yes, TikTok randos can be annoying. Let's be nice, TikTok. Be nice. What kind of powder is that? This is just a powder I got in PR from Aris May Fashion Makeup. Just a regular. Oh, and somebody's saying drag queens are groomers. We have to block that person. Goodbye. Confirm they're blocked. Please. I don't even want to be around kids. They annoy me. I love drag. Been going since I was 10. Oh, good. Have you always enjoyed putting on makeup? Only once I started doing drag. You went to a great show. Oh my gosh. Your comments are going so fast. Thank you, everyone. But I can't keep up. Yes, and my friend Zoe on Facebook says a lot of drag queens are also gender fluid or gender queer. Drag is like an extension of their gender identity. At least, are you getting more negative comments in the past years? Absolutely. Yes. A lot of negativity out there, but I just block it. Oh, I got one hair there that's like really sticking out. If you kept your eyebrows short, it would be easier to cover. True. I was going to an esthetician, and I haven't gone because I had quite a lot of health issues, so I was not keeping up with the brows. I'll probably make an appointment with her this week to go and get them done. So yes, definitely need to get them taken care of. Doesn't sending them short to just make them come back quicker. My eyebrows couldn't come back any thicker. Oh, hi, David Mayoko. Hello. And thank you for all the likes. Yes, I'm not worried about those miserable people that make the comments. I just delete them. I'm female. I can't stand putting on makeup. I enjoy watching you put it on. I never thought I was gonna either, but I do like it. Where do you perform? I perform on Long Island. How long have you been a queen? I think I'm going on 6 years now. Use your mustache trimmer on the brows. Yeah, I could. I could. No, I am not straight. I am not straight. Is that glue? Yes. Yes. Hi, David. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I want to see that special you did, the Paul Lynde special. That looks hilarious. Yes, come to Long Island. All right, so we've got some powder down. We're going to do another. I miss you, David. For those of you on TikTok, because TikTok is here, Facebook is here. Oh, am I Italian? Yeah, I'm half Italian, half Jewish. Hence the brows that you see. Yes, David, I can't wait to see it. I'm feeling great. Feeling great. So TikTok, my good friend David Mayoko, who is the premier Liberace impersonator of the world. You might have seen him in the Army of the Dead movie that was out, where the zombies were in Vegas. He was Liberace in that movie. He was fabulous. It's the only reason I really watched the movie, was just to see him. And he's over here on Facebook. Beautiful hair. This? Oh, I don't know. You look both Italian and Jewish. Good roots. Yeah, yeah. There's not much difference between Italian and Jewish, except really for, a few different things about the food. But Jewish mothers and Italian mothers, they're basically both the same. Oh, and when they cook a meal, Jewish mothers and Italian mothers, they only know two sizes for meals. There is small army and large army. That's it. I'm watching you do your eyebrows. It's making me feel sleepy. I hope that's a good thing. Joyce is asking, what am I doing? I am gluing down my eyebrows because I am going to create new eyebrows with makeup, because I'm doing a drag makeup look. That's what I'm doing. Lost my mirror. Thank you, Adam. Much love to you too. Thank you, Adam, so much. We miss you. Maybe you'll come down again and we'll go out to lunch. Yes. Well, am I performing? No, not performing today. Just having fun doing some makeup. My husband is downstairs styling wigs, so there's nothing for me to do. I also picked this up just the other day. This Maybelline. Oh, next show is Sunday. I'm doing a Golden Girls drag bingo brunch at the Warehouse in Amityville, and yes, Adam, come down, and yes, this Sunday I'm playing Sophia from the Golden Girls at the Warehouse in Amityville here on Long Island. And what's that, David? You're getting made up to film a quick promo and watching me. Oh, can't think of a better way to do it than watching a master at work. You are such an inspiration. Hey, David, you are an inspiration to me. So, right back at you. Anyway, I picked this up, this Maybelline Super Stay, because I found when I want to do my highlighting with powder, I was using this e.l.f. full coverage powder, but the e.l.f. one, it's like a little too yellow. And I think, I liked the effect it gave. It was very like blurring and smooth, but it was just a little too yellow. So I found this Maybelline Super Stay, which is a little more neutral. And we'll see when I get to that part. We'll see how it looks. A little more powder on the brows. Normally it doesn't take me this long to do the brows, but I'm talking a lot. Yes, those eyebrows. Oh, my. Funny story. I used to get my eyebrows threaded. Yes, threaded. And the thing is, my eyebrows, the eyebrow hair is so thick and coarse. When the girl was threading and she's, tugging and everything, it was like my eyebrow hair is so coarse it would break the thread, and it was so painful. It was so painful. I'm sitting there while she's ripping the hair out, and I could feel a tear coming down my face. So now I go to another girl. I haven't gone to her in quite a while, but I have to make an appointment and go see her. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. And she just waxes, and like the first time she did the waxing, she was like, "Now this is gonna hurt," and I was like, "Don't, I can handle it. I can handle it." And she did, waxed and she pulled, and compared to the threading, it was like nothing. I was like, "Oh, that's nothing." A shaving eyebrow tool is awesome for shape up. Yes, yes. I've just been lazy. I'm just like letting them go because when I've only been doing drag for like videos, and so it's like I haven't worried about trimming the eyebrows. My arm hair is fully grown in. So once I start performing again, all this hair and like chest hair, it'll all be coming off. How much do I spend on makeup in a month, Lisa? I haven't been spending that much lately. I've put myself on a low buy, not buying any new palettes really, because I just have so many. I have hundreds of palettes. So now it's like, if I need a mascara, I pick it up. If I need some powder, I pick it up. But I don't spend that much on makeup at all these days. I wish I lived in your area to see your shows. I wish you lived here too to come. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Yes, Cynthia. My husband and I had a very nice Thanksgiving. My next performance is at the warehouse in Amityville on Long Island. We're doing a Golden Girls drag bingo brunch, and I play Sophia. My good friend Tom Cat does Dorothy. He's like, as much as my good friend David Mayoko is the premier Liberace impersonator, my friend Tom Cat is like, you would think B. Arthur had been come back from the dead. That's how good he is. Don't know how to do lashes and a lot of makeup. I do concealer, lipstick, sometimes mascara, liner. Yes. I'm doing a get ready with me today. I'm doing a get ready with me today. Yes. I not straight. Trust me. Married to my husband for almost 20 years. It doesn't get any less straight than that, really. So, just how it is. Yes, Italians, we know how to cook. We do know how to cook. This is a little trick of mine that I do with the brows. I scrape off some. We're in Long Island. The show is in Amityville on Long Island. You know where the Amityville Horror House is? Yeah, it's not far from there. No, I would never, ever shave my brows. Reason being is because I would look like a freak. As I've said, some people I'm sure they can get away with it. They can pull it off, but I would look like a freak. And also part of the fun of drag is completely changing your appearance. One of the best things that I love about drag is when I run into somebody who like doesn't know I do drag, has only known me, as a boy, and they don't recognize me. I think that's just so much fun. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Just throwing a drag look together today. Is this a double glue. Did you already? Yeah, I do. I build up layers when I glue down the brows. And then, you know, last step is I take sort of a glob and go over all of it again. And I sort of like, you know, when you spackle, you gotta smooth out the rough drywall. So, you know, it sort of fills in cracks and crevices. Michael, when am I going to come visit you in New Orleans? Well, Michael, I hate to travel. I don't like to leave my cats. I don't like to sleep in a strange bed. So I don't know when I couldn't hardly say. Would a liquid skin or latex work as well, or would it pull hairs? It probably would pull the hairs, I would think. You know, you can always. I also sometimes use Prozaid, surgical grade adhesive, to glue the eyebrows down. But as I was saying, normally it doesn't normally take me this long to do the brows. I'm talking to everybody, so that's why it's taking longer. You know, but that's okay. I don't have anything to do today. I do not go to stores on Black Friday. Do you ever want to have kids? Already do. I have 3 daughters. They're fully grown now. And yes, they know that I do drag. So the daughters are fully grown. So now my children are my cats. Hello, I'm doing fine, Erin. Thank you for the hearts, everyone on TikTok. Thank you. All right, so putting the big glob of glue down, trying to smooth out this brow area. Yes, Lisa, it's like a gross day. I'm not going out anywhere. Not going out anywhere. We were done at 1. She's 8. That's a great age. That's a fun age. Okay, so there's our smoothing layer. Gotta let this. Please film the drag process on TikTok. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now for you. What are we looking at? I don't know. What are we looking at? I can't. I don't know. What are we looking at? Interesting. TikTok wants to know, what are we looking at? LOL. It is recording on TikTok. Okay. What kind of cats? How many? They're both rescues. The one is a big orange tabby male named Zach, and the other is my he was the runt. He's what they call a creamsicle. He's white and with orange patches. Doesn't that glue snag an itch? Nope, not at all. I mean, making a video. I am making a video. Bet you are excited for grandkids. Hell no. 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 I am not excited for grandkids. No. Please. No. God, no. Why not? Because it means I'm that much older. The thought of some kid calling me grandpa. Ooh, Lord. I don't think I'd want to be called grandpa, though. I don't know what maybe Poppy. Grandma home firm. Thank you, David. I didn't call you Graham. No, no. No, you have to come up with something. Something. I don't know. Something else. I don't know what. Oh my God. I don't know. No, that's a scary thought. It's too scary. The hubby is downstairs working on wigs. He's very busy. You know, that's his business, is creating wigs for drag queens. This is Gigi, gorgeous grandma. I like that. That's what. And Erin is saying that's what my dad Nick named me. Poppy, Poppy, Poppy Chula. All I know is no, not you know. OMG, I'm a wig influencer. Oh, interesting. Hello, Stacy. How are you? How are you? Doing a little get ready with me. I'm on Facebook Live here, and I'm on TikTok Live there. You're gorgeous. I know, David. It's a curse, David. I don't know what to tell you. I don't never feel gorgeous when I'm like when I'm at that in between stage. I'm doing great, Stacy. I'm gonna be getting back to performing and very excited. You know, my doctors have all given me a complete bill of health. They're like, you know, you're perfectly fine now, and everything is good. The only thing I can't do is I can't lift anything too heavy. I'm not allowed to lift like more than 10 pounds. So, laughter is the best medicine. My mother always said, in this world, you can either choose to laugh or you can choose to cry. She said, and she always said, I would rather choose to laugh. And I have taken that advice from her, and it's done me quite well in life. Okay, tackiness has gone down. Another layer of powder. Get that powder in. You gotta pack that into crevices too. Oh Lord, my God, I've never even. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, I'm doing terrific. Doing terrific. Everything is healing well. Now, you never completely get rid of the texture, okay? Unless you shave them off, it's never going to be completely smooth. You know, there's always going to be some texture. But drag makeup is meant for the stage, so I'm not doing this for somebody to, like, you know, come up, you know, really close and be studying and all that. Drag makeup is meant to be for the stage. Yes, it is a process. It is, yeah. The work that goes into drag is a process. It really is. Let's see. We need to do a little priming, a little moisturizing before we progress from here. So I'm using up, this is my Bobbi Brown Magic Base. I got this in a BoxyCharm. You know, it's a nice, thick kind of a moisturizer. I just figured I would try and use it up. What is Nikki tutorial? You're awesome. Thank you so much, Tabby girl. That's very kind of you. Are you just doing this look for funsies? Yes, well, funsies, and I create videos for my YouTube channel doing drag makeup. Been doing drag, I think it's going on 6 years now. Thank you, Tabby girl. Thank you. Okay. So we moisturize with our magic base, and then I like to prime. My favorite primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. Oh, excuse me. The Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff is great. It's like one of the best makeup primers. Pore filling. It's actually a dupe for the Tatcha silk canvas, which I think that stuff is like 40, 50 bucks for like the same size thing. And the elf here is, you know, just a couple dollars at Walmart. And it's the same exact stuff. And some find it. Thank you for loving my energy. Yes, I find it a little therapeutic, you know, just to sit down and create a makeup look. Oh, thank you, Dave Lee. Thank you. Yes. You know, the world would be a better place if people could just let everyone live their lives in peace. And for the under eyes, this is my Hada Lobo. I think it's a Japanese under eye cream. You have to be careful with moisturizer you use under the eyes. Yes, live and let live. You have to be careful, like as I was saying, you have to be careful with the kind of moisturizer you use on the under eyes, because otherwise you can get it's called melia, and it's like those little whiteheads. And really, the skin in this area is too thin and sensitive to, like, you know, pop a whitehead. You don't want to do that. You know, if you get anything like that, you really need to see a dermatologist, I believe. Yes, I do have hooded eyes. I have more than hooded. They're like a freaking canopy, and that does affect my eye look. It really does. So normally when I'm doing a crease, you know, because when I'm looking like straight ahead, I make a crease that's much higher than my regular crease. You know, especially because I'm doing drag, and you know, for drag looks, I'm on stage, I'm performing, all that stuff, and I want the eyes to really pop and be visible. So I have such dry lips, sultry eyes. Yeah, they could be sultry. I would give anything though to have like really nice lid space, you know. But these are the cards I've been dealt. These are the cards I've been dealt. Yes, I you know, well, you know, especially for a moisturizer underneath your eyes. You know, you want to be very gentle. The skin is very delicate there. There's nobody to stop you. Want to do drag? Go for it. Try it out. You know, it's better always to try something, and even if you don't like it, you could always stop. Or you may find you love it and you want to keep doing it. So that goes for anything. You know, it's only so much time that we have on this planet, and I say it's better served living it, doing what you love. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's so much hate against drag queens. A lot of straight men are threatened. That's what I think. You work in ophthalmology, you see hooded eyes every day. You call them sultry eyes. That's fun. Why not? Why not? All right, we need to do a little color correcting now. I don't want to see those dark eyebrows coming through the makeup. So we take a little bit of orange concealer. Don't mind my orange sponge. It's disgusting, I know, but hey, back to you, Blue. Did you eat already? I had a little bit of my cereal. I have this like keto friendly cereal that I got, and I had a little bit of that. I gained 2 pounds this week because it's Thanksgiving. So now I'm like, that's it. That's it. Back to like the grind, being good, salads, small portions. Yeah, well, doing drag is a lot of work. A lot goes into it. Not just the makeup, because then when you're getting ready, there's wig, there's the um, padding, there's your outfit, the shoes, the jewelry. It's a lot. I mean, it's being as I'm an entertainer. I mean, that's what I am. I mean, except for when I'm doing makeup for like a video. If if I'm getting into drag, it's to perform. So, want to color correct those browns with some orange. Do you use sponges? I see you do. Yes, yes. But as I was saying, this it's gross. It's my gross orange sponge. I'm like, because I don't have any more of these left, and I just keep using it. I have to get some more, like at the dollar store. I'm bad. I'm bad. So, but it's not like I'm a makeup artist. I don't use these on other people. It's only used on me. I have to go to a drag show, but I stay away from clubs as an alcoholic. So a lot of some of the places that I perform, they don't have alcohol. Like yes, I sing live. I don't lip sync. Um, what was I going to say? One of the places that I perform, and actually I'm doing a show there December 10th. It's called the Shabby Tabby Cat Cafe in Sayville, here on Long Island, and it's a cat cafe. They're like a cat rescue, and they have cats, all walking around, and that's where they live, and they're all available for adoption. Most of them are rescues, and I'm doing a paint night event there on December 10th, and we me and my good friend Ashley Jade, we tutor everybody. It's like one of those painting classes. We have like an image for you to like make your own cat painting, and it's a non-alcoholic place. They have tea, they have cocoa and coffee and things like that, but there's no alcohol. Would you please give a hint of your voice? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. There's a little bit. And I didn't even warm up. So I hope I wasn't too off key. I didn't have any music. It was just a quick a cappella. But I have a lot of Christmas shows coming up. So my paint night is a Christmas theme. I'm doing a fundraiser on December 17th at a bar here on Long Island called New Bar, located in Farmingdale in Long Island. And it's a fundraiser for the Transgender Day of Remembrance, which just passed. But I'm wanted to help them out for, for next year. So. Thank you for the songs. Thank you for everyone who liked the little singing. I have to try. I think I'm going to try later and see if I can do, if I could sing on TikTok with my my karaoke machine. How do I prevent my makeup from sinking in wrinkles? I wish I knew. The worst for me is the forehead. I'm really thinking about getting Botox up there to like smooth it out. But I mean, I use putty pore filling primer. I moisturize. It's still, the makeup sinks into wrinkles. The best thing really to do, especially for normal everyday looks, not drag, is just to use a little bit of like concealer, just a tiny bit, and like tap it out. A little bit of powder. It's like less is more. Less is more. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I don't know. These wrinkles, they're like crevices up there, but I've learned, I probably won't get Botox, so I'm probably not going to do that. Double Wear Estee Lauder with their primer. Yes, that's probably a very good foundation, but I don't think it would hold up good for drag. It's a great everyday foundation. Laugh lines. Yeah, the Botox it's expensive. You got to keep up with it. And there's lots of other people who say, like, the wrinkles they show we've lived. They show that we have lived a full life, So there's that. There is that. Okay, so after you color correct, you got to put powder down on that. So you set it in place, and it's not weird to love laugh lines. And then, of course, I got to take, this is like, this is real true drag queen foundation, the Krylon paint stick. Like nothing gets through this. Yes, the Botox is expensive. So this stuff, it's really thick. This is super full coverage. This is not actually the color that I prefer, but the last time I tried to order, they didn't have, I like 3W, is it 3W or 4W? I think it's 4W. The algorithm brought you back. Blame it on the algorithm. That's one of my song parodies on YouTube. Blame it on the algorithm, 'cause it gave me hell. Blame it on the algorithm. My merch will never sell. So you can find the full video on my YouTube channel. Meanwhile, back to the Krylon. Yes, so this is 2W. I feel it's like too peachy for my complexion. But the thing is, I use this under other foundation because you never see beard under, coming through. Embrace the wrinkles. Yes, Mary, embrace the wrinkles, and yes, the scars are like badges almost. I just had open heart surgery, so I've got this scar here. It goes quite far down. Well, it's about there to there, but shows that I've lived. I mean, well, Krylon always separated and cracked. Interesting. I've never had that problem. I always put another foundation over it. Usually I use like the shot. It's just same as my name, Toni HomePerm. So you go to YouTube and you type in Toni. It's Toni with an I. HomePerm. Thank you. I feel great after the surgery. All the doctors have said that I'm doing great. My heart surgeon he told me, he said, I wish all my patients recovered as great as you have. So that was good to hear. I like to push that Krylon into the brows, anything to try and get them smoother. Big scar on left leg. Oh, and my husband kisses my scar. Because it means that I'm a survivor, and we still have each other. Because I literally had it's the Italian in me. The Italian, what can I tell you? My Italian accent stinks. I only know a few words. Most of them curses. Yes, Linda. Yes, I had open heart surgery. They had to replace the aortic valve. So I'm now part cow. They use a cow. Sometimes they use cow valve. Sometimes they use pig valve. Sometimes they do cadaver. But I have cow. A Cher Moonstruck look. Yeah, I have this Cher wig that I have yet to use to do like a Cher look, and I want to get to it. So hopefully I will. Is Italy like the Disney movie Bruno? I have no clue. Never saw the movie Bruno. What are you making? I'm making up my face. And now to cover the beard, I put some Krylon over the beard area. I am on Long Island. Long Island. And you don't need a lot of this, really. Contour sponge. Where's my other sponge? Thought you were getting into costume. Well, when I complete the drag look for my YouTube channel, I will be in. I will have my wig and costume on, jewelry, all that stuff. What you go by, like he or something else? Well, when I'm a boy, it's he, him. When I'm in drag, I like she, her. And the only pronouns I don't like for myself are they, them, because when somebody calls me they, them, it makes me feel fat. But I mean, if somebody else wants to be they, them, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Just don't call me they, them, please. Yes, Linda, moo. I am utterly bovine because I have the cow valve now. Yeah. Oh, yes. Make sure those kids pluck that chin hair. All right, so. A little bit of Krylon that prevents any, between, color correcting with the orange, Krylon, and then do a full foundation, a full coverage foundation on top of it. I don't know what that person is saying, but I think we need to get rid of them. Okay. I don't know why these people even bother coming on. You know what? I never watched The Sopranos. It just never interested me. I had enough family that thought they were mafioso, and they really weren't, but they like to think that they were. So, I just couldn't stand them. So, yeah, I just didn't want to watch. Okay, so I think we're good with that. Now we need to get some foundation over the whole face. So my foundation brush, I think this is a, yeah, it's a Sephora brush. It really needs to be cleaned. So many of my brushes need to be cleaned. I'm a bad drag queen. My brushes need to be cleaned. I'm just going to put a little concealer. And we'll just tap that out. I'll be going over this area with some other products, but I don't really want to put the full foundation, full coverage foundation there, you know. That's where you get a lot of creasing from. You know, so you're better off with just, you know, a small amount there. The less you have in this area, the less creasing you're gonna have. All right, so I just use very, very light concealer. Tony, when you get a chance, be an interest that I can send a brush cleaner to. I actually I have brush cleaners. This is like the one I use for eyeshadows, and I have. Thank you. I appreciate you wanting to do a random act of kindness for me, but trust me, believe I have so many brush cleaners and things like that. I would rather it go to somebody who needs it, because I have, so I don't need it. I would rather it go to somebody who could benefit from it. But thank you. I do appreciate that. But shake up our full coverage foundation, and this is a great foundation, the Maybelline Super Stay, even for drag. I mean, I just, when I use it in combination with the paint stick, to cover, like, things that need to be blocked, like beard and eyebrows, and then this on top, it works great. It really does. And it's not an expensive foundation. You can get it at the drugstore. You can get it at Walmart. This color is actually a bit darker than what I normally use, but I find that for videos, I think it looks pretty good. I don't use this color for when I'm performing. I use a color closer to my actual complexion. But when I'm doing the videos, I get, there's all these lights, so you tend to get washed out. So that's why I like to go in with a darker foundation. And of course, I'm going over the paint stick because I want it all to have a uniform look. And you got to take it down the neck. Always take it down the neck. You don't want that line of demarcation. Oh, my messages stopped scrolling up. Trying to remind me of that guy in the new AHS, the reporter guy. Oh, I haven't seen that. Thank you, Lookabout, for calling me a good soul. Thank you. I think I may have missed some messages, TikTok. I'm sorry, it had stopped scrolling. You don't need a lot of this foundation either. Ooh. Feel a brush hair. Ugh. I hate when you feel a hair on your mouth. Yes, American Horror Story. I used to watch that all the time, and then I just sort of fell out of watching it. I think I stopped watching, for some reason, the season that had Lady Gaga in it. I don't know why. I just sort of, for one reason or another, I just stopped watching it. And then I just never watched it after that. Evan Peters, yes, I love him. Loved him in WandaVision too, as Quicksilver. The best season was the one with Lady Gaga. That's probably I actually stopped in the middle of that season. I don't know why. I think life just happened and I was just too busy. I just probably became too busy with doing drag. Take care, Linda. You have a fabulous Black Friday too. Colors darker, yeah, but like an instant tan. Well, and also the thing is, I have to contour and highlight. So, yes, WandaVision. Loved WandaVision. I have not seen the new Black Panther movie. Personally, I don't know. As I've gotten older, I hate going to the movie theater. Hey, Robert. Hello. How are you? How are you? Hope you are doing well in Florida. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Really good makeup Black Friday sales. Yes, there's lots. Yes, we miss you guys too. I'm happy to see you seem to be having a great time down there in Florida. I'm very happy for you guys. Yeah, there's Black Friday makeup sales everywhere. Ulta, Sephora, the indie brands. I mean, so many of them. There's so many of them that have really good sales. All right, now we need to do some contour work. I think we'll use this today. It's just a Maybelline foundation stick in more of a brown. Oh, yes, you gotta make it. You gotta make the breakfast. Don't worry about it. You can always check up on me on my YouTube channel. All right, so it's a little dark, but we'll blend it all out. That went off. It's okay though. This is only cream contouring. It doesn't have to be perfect, because we're going to be blending it out anyway. But, you want to make the forehead look smaller. Yes, you have a good morning too. I grew up in a racist family. Yes, my father was very racist. My mother was not, so she was the bigger influence on me than my father. So, I was never allowed to use racist terms or be racist. My mother was very, very adamant about that, to treat everybody equally, not to prejudge people. Version of breakfast for my daughter is oatmeal packets in the microwave. There you go. Hey, it's a hot meal. It's a hot meal. I can't eat oatmeal anymore. It It bothers my gout. You know, that's the other thing I have now. Is bad gout. My parents, my parents had. Well, my mother accepted it without any problem. It took my father a little longer to come around, but then he finally did, and then they're both passed now. But my father got along great with my my husband. I think he got along better with my husband than he did me. There were so many times he would, when he was alive, he would come over with his laptop because it wasn't working for some reason or another, and I'd be inside trying to like reprogram his laptop. And meanwhile, him and my husband, they would be outside and they're smoking and they're laughing. It's like, what am I, chopped liver? So, hello, Eric. I think that really crazy about how that went on the news. I think we could use a little more contouring there. Let's find a brush. Let's do it with a brush. I'm thinking of doing the eyebrows a little bit different today, of sort of taking them up and out from where the nose contour is. I've seen some people do that with their makeup, and I thought I would try it. Yes, gout is extremely painful, and I'm very careful to avoid any and all food that causes a flare-up. So I didn't have any rhinestone eyebrows. That's an interesting idea. Do you eat gluten-free? No, I don't avoid gluten. Yes, I drink. I have cherry juice. I drink that. Yes. Racism is a terrible thing. All hate is a terrible thing. Okay, I think that might work. We'll see. Let's see how that works. Okay, we need to highlight. What shall we use? Oh, let's use up some of this. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. It's pretty light. So it should work pretty good. It's a highlight. And our sponge. Ooh, this stuff is pretty potent. Your medication for your mental health makes you feel sleepy. Maybe you should discuss that with your doctor. Maybe they need to adjust the dosage. Funny story, one of the medications I'm on for the heart, I didn't, when I came home from the hospital, I knew I had to start eating a lot healthier, cut out the salt, eat more fruits and vegetables. And so I was, in the produce department, and I saw these beautiful grapefruits, and I was like, "Oh, I love to eat grapefruit, like like an orange, like peel it and eat the segments." And I had posted about it on Facebook, and somebody said to me, "Oh, you have to be careful because grapefruit can interact with medications." I was like, "What? Really?" And then I looked at all my medications, and sure enough, one of them said, "Do not eat grapefruit." I was like, "Oh no!" So as long as I'm on that particular medication, no grapefruit for me. I can have oranges and apples. By the way, the med, it's called amiodarone. I take it for my heart. But when you take that, you could do a grapefruit look makeup and said yes, right? With the segments. That might be interesting. It's a little blended there. We'll be going back in. We'll be going back in. That's a bad drug. Well, and I'm not going to be on it permanently. It's just temporarily while I'm healing up from my heart surgery. So it's not something I will be on for life. You can see the transformation. Thank God someone can see it. I wish I could see it. No, I do. I do. So, yeah. So you can see, I mean, even though that foundation is a bit darker than my normal complexion, but then when you do the contouring and the highlighting, things start to blend. Oh, although it's funny, like here on TikTok, I don't know why I look more yellow than I do here on Facebook. Whatever you need that is better is good. Yes, I agree. Okay. I think I'm ready to start the eyebrows. Finally at that point where we can do the eyebrows. Okay, and I think I'm just going to use my Tiny Marvels palette. It's got some beautiful browns in here, so I figure, why not? Why not? Color Tree Hopper, that's probably too light. Walking Stick. Death Moth. Trying to figure out which color to go with. Okay, this one, I think Death Moth. I'm gonna start the eyebrow from where that contour. Yes, eyebrows are like the hardest thing to do. You ask any drag queen, and I'm sure they will tell you, eyebrows are the most difficult thing to do in the look. Much more difficult than any part of the look. The actual eye makeup, the lips. I don't know if I'm going to like these. It's already too thick, but I can go back in with concealer and cut them down. We're still at the point. How do you pick between a bright pigment lip versus a nudie beige lip? Well, it just depends on how I'm feeling. I mean, sometimes when I have a very bright, colorful eye look, I'll go for more of a nude lip. And sometimes when I do more of a neutral eye look, then I want a more vibrant, distinct lip. And sometimes I do the exact opposite. I have a nude eye look, and I do a more natural eye look, and I go with a nude lip. And then sometimes I've done a very bright eye makeup look, and I do a very bright lip. What are you doing? I am doing a drag makeup look. Working on eyebrows at the moment. Do I like that? Do I like that eyebrow? I think it'll be okay if I thin it down. It got a little too thick here. The other thing too, we had a male patient who wanted to trim his brows before his injections of Botox. Yeah, they're going to carve away some of the bottom of this. It got a little too thick. But you can see that's a whole new eyebrow to a Brooke Shields eyebrow. I have when I've done like 80s looks. I gotta carve that out with some concealer. But that's fine. Yes, caterpillar brows. That's what they are. That's what I tell everyone. They're like those woolly caterpillars, the black and brown ones. I used to see those all the time when I was a kid. That's a good idea to do your eyes before your foundation. Because I'm doing drag, I just like to have the base done. I think this eyebrow shape is a little bit better. If I'm worried about fallout, I will just put powder down. So that's another thing you can do. Thank you. You have you go run if you have to. Have a wonderful Friday. Are they twins? No. They're not twins, but, you know, they were the same gene pool, you know. Definitely the same gene pool. And, like I said, we'll just carve out with some concealer. This one just got a little too thick. And True Beverly Hills. Your per name? Yes. That's my drag name. Toni Homeperm. If you look it up on YouTube, Toni Homeperm. That was it was a home permanent kit that people used to use in like the 50s and 60s and the 70s. And you know, instead of getting a perm, going to the salon getting perm, you had the Toni Home Permanent kit. And you know, favorite eyeshadow line, probably Blend Bunny is one of my favorites. I love those. I love the palettes. All right, we need to just do a little tweaking on these brows. This one is definitely a little too thick. Oh, you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Thank you so much. I don't have as many subscribers on YouTube as I do here on TikTok. I don't know why. It seems every time I do a TikTok live too, I get more people following, which is nice. Very nice indeed. Hello, Facebook. Yes, I've actually I have on my YouTube channel. I did a Liz Taylor look. Yes, people are not watching YouTube anywhere near like what they used to. Especially like the beauty YouTubers. I don't know why. I guess people just got tired of them, or I don't know, it was something. It's a lot of the YouTube makeup people I don't follow anymore. I just lost interest in them. The only ones I really like are the ones who do really creative makeup, like my friend Elena Glam, Makeup Missa, who's the other one? Annette's Makeup Corner, Batty Bean. Like those people, they're about the only ones that I still really follow. I'm like, they do a lot of creative looks. My eye color, it's sort of a green hazel. I always use contacts though for drag. I usually put in these big blue contacts. They help make my, oops, messed up there. They make my eyes look bigger. I have violet ones, but for some reason they look really dark. They look really dark. So I'm not that crazy about the violet ones. They're okay. I've used them many times. Yeah, the violet ones, I don't know, I never get the look with them that I really want. Not like my blue ones. I think I got these, like, the blue ones I think I got them from AliExpress, and they're really bright and beautiful. Brows always require so much touching up. Let's see. I just gotta touch it there a little bit. My concealer went a little off. Good morning. Hello, hello. Okay, and then what I always like to do is take the foundation here and soften the front of the brow. This is what is known as beating the mug. Okay. I think that's That's okay. Touching up. Honestly, I could tweak the brows all day long. At some point, you just have to say enough is enough. Do you help your wife with her makeup? No. I have a husband, and he doesn't wear makeup. He does my wigs, though. Last time I had a live. Somebody asked me, "Oh, does your wife mind you using her makeup?" It's like, this is all my makeup. I don't have a wife. This is all mine. Okay, I think the brows are acceptable. Like I said, when it comes to doing brows, you could just go on and on and on and on, and you'd never get anywhere. You'd never finish. You'd never get to the show. So, good enough. How did my husband and I meet? He was moderating a men's coming out group years and years and years ago. I think we're going back more than 20 years, when they used to actually have sort of, actual support groups that people would, get together in person and talk. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you. Getting rid of some of this foundation. On the lips are hating that happens. I'm gonna have to plug the phone in soon. We're getting low. We'll see once that gets down to about 20. I'm gonna have to plug it in. I don't know why the phone, when I'm doing TikTok live, uses up so much more power than my iPad, which is on Facebook Live. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I'm nothing special. I'm just here living my little life. So, but I'm glad that you like joining in this little live. Okay. I think I'm ready to start also filming. Hello, Cray Cray. I'm ready to start filming for YouTube too. So let me see if I can turn my camera on without disturbing the iPad. Come on. Oh, and thank you. Is your kid's mom supportive? We don't talk. So I don't need her support. It is irrelevant. Okay. Microphone on. Did you pencil in the eyebrows? I used to pencil, but I've just gotten to the point now. I just take like this sort of like liner brush, and I just boop, boop. I've been doing it so long that I guess I've just gotten good at it. I mean, but like when I first started, horrible. It's taken a long time. Yeah, eyebrows, they don't have to be identical. I've yet to see anybody do them where they're actually identical. Thank you, the girl. The makeup we still have a lot more to do. So, all right. So I'm going to start filming now for YouTube. Let's get the camera going. Come on. Yes, I do have primer on. I used my, I moisturize, and then I used my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I try to be authentic. I mean, I'm like, this is me. If somebody don't like it, that's fine. I don't need anybody's validation or approval. So that's why I'm just me. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. And it's so funny. I'm like yellowish here. I'm very on TikTok. I'm very more natural here on the Facebook iPad. And in my camera, I'm more a little more brown, maybe. I don't know. Yes, Elf stuff is great, and it's very good. It's very good, and I don't think the foundation is that great, but you know, like the brushes and like the primers and things like that, great stuff. All right, so bear with me. TikTok, Facebook. Well, we start shooting for YouTube over there, so just follow along, please. We're gonna start the eye look, and we're gonna put down some tape. Do we want to put some tape down? Can I find my tape? My tape. My tape. Oh, I know where the tape is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. It's behind my backdrop. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Hi, Evie Stalls. How are you, girl? I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So, I'm going to put a little bit of this tape down. So, hello, Michael. So I get a nice... Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing well. I got a clean bill of health from all my doctors. So I'm going to be just fine. Trying to keep up on the makeup so I remember what I have to do, because starting shows again. What does the tape do? The tape yes, thank you, girl. We are good. Frank is good. We're all good, and I hope you and all your family are doing wonderful. Okay, tape. I put down tape because I want a nice, sharp, defined edge for the eyeshadow, and like it does like a wing, without actually having to like draw a wing and worry that it's gonna mess up. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna start shooting for YouTube. So if I start talking and it sounds funny, it's because I'm shooting for my YouTube video. Okay. So this is the part where like I come back after the intro and I'm starting. So just so you know. So here we go. Okay, so I'm back. I glued my eyebrows down. I did my base foundation, cream contour and cream highlight, and I did new eyebrows. And to do the eyebrows, I used some of the shadows in the Tiny Marvels palette. I used I think it was mainly this color Death Moth and this this dark color Spider. And thank God no shadows were damaged in the making of this video. By the way, while I'm doing this video for YouTube, I also have TikTok Live and Facebook Live going on. And somebody on TikTok said, "You look like the actor Jerry Orbach." That's not the first time I've been told that. So I guess there's some truth to it. My husband says I don't see it. So, but apparently a lot of you do. I love Jerry Orbach. I loved him in Dirty Dancing. When he tries to put Jennifer Grey in the corner, and Patrick Swayze tells him nobody puts baby in the corner. I love it. Okay, so the last time I used this palette, I hated the look that I created, but oddly enough, it's one of the videos that I have some of the most views on. It's crazy. But I did not like the look at all. So we're just going to do something kind of more neutral-ish. I'll probably do it's really going to be sort of a neutrally cut crease kind of a look. And I think I'm okay with that for today. You know, I just want a dark outer edge and some lighter neutrals on the crease area. And we're gonna see how that works. Ah! I can't believe I didn't put primer down. I didn't put eye primer down. What the heck is wrong with me? Well, I only started there, so let me put on the rest. I can't believe I did that because I'm talking so much. Because I'm a talker. I'm a talker. Let's just use some of this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, and we're going to go over the areas that I haven't started to put any shadow down yet, just to get something down there. And can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. I never do that. And if I got some of the primer on, like the eyeshadow I already put down, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just retouch it up. Not a biggie. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Sometimes you make a mistake, and then, you know, sometimes a mistake can lead to trying something new, you know, finding a new technique, doing something that you like. So we generally learn more from our mistakes than we do from our success. So I've always found that to be true. You know, if like you're doing something and you're just constantly succeeding, which is not a bad thing, but it's not like generally it's not like you learn as much from a success as you do from a mistake. You do a mistake, and then, you know, having to correct a mistake teaches you a lot. So yes, makeup is art. It is an art. Okay, so I got some primer down. So I think we're okay. Now I think I'm gonna go in with this color, Death Moth. It's the same color I used on the eyebrows. It's this one, Death Moth. That color there. Sorry, YouTube. Like I said, I'm on TikTok there. I'm on Facebook Live here. Here I'm filming for YouTube. So let's try a little bit of Death Moth. We'll have to go back in with some of that darker brown of Spider 2. Thanksgiving is over. Getting ready for Halloween. I'm always ready. I'm always ready for Halloween. Love Halloween. Hello, Izzy. How are you? One thing I have to say about these Sydney Grace shadows is they're very soft. They're very blendable. You don't get like patchiness with them. You're a beautiful soul. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm getting excited for Christmas. I'm getting excited for Christmas. I have quite a few Christmas shows coming up, and I've been practicing a lot of my Christmas numbers. I can't wait. Why am I dressing up my face? I'm doing makeup. What do you mean dressing up my face? That's a weird thing to call it. Dressing up the face. Okay, that looks really soft and blended. Just going to keep building it up, though. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you. I'm feeling fine. Feeling really good. Okay, just picked up some more of that darker color spider for this outside edge. Like I said, this is going to be more of a neutral look. Last time I used this palette, I don't know what happened. It just didn't come out. I hate the look when I look at it now. I absolutely hate that look. That's looking really nice. Hey man, you putting makeup on? LOL. No, I'm fixing the transmission on my car. Doing makeup. Maybe you need an eye exam. All right, back in with a little bit more of Death Moth. What is the fascination with a man dressing as drag? Well, considering all the shows that RuPaul has, all over the world, apparently there is some fascination, honey. All these people. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. Thank you. Men have been wearing makeup historically for hundreds of years. Look at the founding fathers. They wore wigs. They powdered their face. The ones in France at the time of Louis XIV, faces were powdered. They had rouge on and lipstick. So it's something that's been going on for ages. Ages. It's nothing new. Nothing new. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how that built up. I just want sort of a neutral kind of a crease. I'm going to do the same on this side, and then I'm going to cut the crease, and we'll be back to go from there. Stay tuned. Okay, that was for my YouTube video. I'm going to keep going here, blending the shadows out on this side. Your face is a good palette for showing your natural beauty. Oh, thank you so much. And honestly, I feel natural beauty comes from within, because you could have the most beautiful face, but if you have a miserable soul, I mean, that can make you quite unattractive. Oh, thank you, Mama Bear. I mean, I try to take care of myself. I think for 57, going on 58, I don't look that bad. I see pictures of some of the people I went to high school with, and they haven't taken care of themselves, and yeah, they're not that attractive. Let's just be kind. Also, a lot of them were not very nice to me in school, so seeing what they look like now, it's kind of like karma. RuPaul has a net worth of $60 million. That's right. Am I married? Yes, I am married. I'm married. My husband and I have been together for close. Is it over 20 years now? It might be over 20 years at this point. Legally married in 2011. He does my wigs. It's one color death moth. It has a lot of kickback. Somewhat powdery, but it's going on really nice. It's blending out quite well. There's no patchiness. It's very, very smooth, but I need to. It's much darker on the other eye than this eye, so we've got to deepen that. What kind of foundation would you recommend for someone over 50? Anything moisturizing, because as we get older, we tend to dry out. So somebody was talking about the before, they were talking about the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that's supposed to be a very good foundation. Of course, I'm doing foundation for drag and drag performance, so it tends to be very, very full coverage because I'm trying to cover beard and eyebrows and things like that. So my need in foundation is quite different than somebody who's using foundation for everyday makeup look. You be safe too, Izzy. Revlon Photo Stay. Yeah, I know someone who used that. They really like it. What brand of shadow? Oh, I am using the Sydney Grace Tiny Marvels palette. I love this palette. The Sydney Grace matte formula is really good. It's very, very soft. I mean, it's a little powdery, like the one color, this color, Death Moth. Like you can see, like some of the powder is getting into the pan next to it, but I don't care. I mean, that might bother some people. I'm not worried. I just don't get it. You don't get what? People doing drag? What is a good foundation for senior skin? Anything that's moisturizing. You know, and with senior skin, go, for everyday makeup, go use a lighter hand. Because the more you use, the more likely it is to sink into crevices and wrinkles and all that. And always moisturize. So let's see, how are we looking? Yeah, let's go a little bit deeper here around the corner. That looks pretty good. I use a multitude of makeup products. Me too. You don't want to know how much makeup I have. That's why I've been on a low buy and stopped buying eyeshadow palettes because I just have so many. I have more eyeshadow than I'll ever use in my life, in a lifetime. I really do. It's oh, the amount of makeup I have. All right, so we're gonna cut the crease, and I'm just gonna use some of this white from this LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's cheap. Ooh, it just squirted out all over the place. But I like it because it's a nice bright white. And I'm just using this Wet n Wild brush. Oh, is that the brush I wanted to use? I don't think that's the brush I wanted to use, but you know what, let's go for it. Would you suggest cream or liquid foundation? Well, I always use liquid. Well, except for to cover my beard, then I use a stick. Krylon paint stick. carving out the crease. It's always so hard. We can touch that up. We'll see how it is after I got it down. Okay, that looks good. I love full coverage foundation. Well, I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing drag, so, which is only slightly removed from clown makeup. Is your white witch hazel? No, this is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I like that, the white for cutting out the crease, and I use like the orange for color correcting. Stuff is like very inexpensive, and it works great. All right, those are not exactly symmetrical. But that's okay. Can all be fixed. Can all be fixed. And of course, oh, hi Teresa. Good morning to you. You're having your English breakfast tea. That sounds wonderful. Yeah. Everything's falling down. Okay. So, what do we want to do? All right, need to just soften that outside edge there. That's looking a little raggedy. We're just going to blend that in. I use my hands too in applying makeup. Yeah, I use my hands for a lot of things too. Okay, so let's go back in KKW Beauty. I wouldn't waste my money. Yes, L'Oreal makes. Yes, I've used the I think the L'Oreal Freshwear. Is that it? I've used that quite a few times. Yeah, here it is, Infallible Freshwear. I've used that for drag. Because really I just have to worry about covering the beard area, and I use my paint stick for that. And then the rest of the face, I find I can use anything. My favorite mascara, it's so cheap and it's so good, is the Essence Lash Princess. I get the waterproof. This is my go-to. I've tried every other mascara on the market, and that is my favorite. I think Ulta sells. I think it's like $4.50. Because, you know, mascara is one thing that, you know, after a while, it needs to be thrown away. You can only use it so long. It's one thing that I do recommend. After you've been using that mascara for a while, throw it out, get a new one. Okay, am I happy with that cut crease? I guess it'll have to do. Okay, now we're gonna do the lid. What colors am I gonna use? Do I want that gold or this gold? That's too yellow. What about that color? Very bronzy. Trying to decide on the shimmers. I mean, I definitely know that I want this really light one, that one there, like on the inside of the eye. But the last look I did with this, I used a lot of this color, Scarab, which is a duochrome. But I don't think I want to use that. I don't think I want to use it again. It's a beautiful color, don't get me wrong. But I just want to do something different. All right, so let's put down our glitter primer. Put some glitter primer down. The mascara, it's the Essence Lash Princess. I like the waterproof kind. You get it at Ulta, and I think it's like $4.50. And it is a great, great mascara. If you don't need waterproof, they have, non-waterproof. Because I'm doing drag and my eyes are kind of watery. Yes, we're not going to do the duochrome today. I don't think it would go with this look. This is my NYX glitter primer that I'm putting down. I always use this as a base for shimmers. Green for sure. There's no green shimmer in this palette. And this look is fairly neutral kind of a look. So I think we're gonna have on the lid, I'll probably have this fire butts on the outside edge, and then it will blend into this color web. I think that'll work. That's what we're gonna do. Not going too crazy today. All right, so you got to turn the camera for YouTube back on and film. The left side of my face is drooping and you keep having to lick your lips. Okay. No, I'm fine. Maybe it's just the way that I'm filming. Somebody thought I had a stroke. Nope, I'm good. Any drooping is just gravity. The perils of gravity. All right, so let's turn our YouTube camera back on. Actually, I need to plug in my phone before it goes into low battery mode. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're back now. Let me find... Hello, tree. How are you today? Okay, so now we're hopping back for our YouTube video. Okay, so I'm back, and I continued blending out both eyes with those two browns. I cut my crease, and I put some NYX glitter primer down, and now I'm going to go in with some shimmers. Oh, why did that stop? It wasn't recording. Forgive me, I have to do exactly what I just said because the stupid camera wasn't recording. Okay, I'm back. I continued blending out the shadows with those two browns. I cut my crease. I put some NYX glitter primer, this stuff, down on this side. And now we're going to go in with some shimmers. I'm still on Facebook Live down here and TikTok Live over here. And I've been asked, am I doing a show or just around the house look? Just an around the house look, you know. Just having fun creating a makeup video. And I'll probably do some little TikTok Live, not little shorts for TikTok while I'm doing my, after I do my look. Okay, so I'm going to go in first with this color Fire Butts and this color Web on the lid. So let's see how that looks. Wow, that color is very reflective. It's very reflective, I have to admit. I'm going to have to reblend that outside edge somewhat. But that went on really nicely. I'm just gonna have to soften that outside edge. And now on the other side of the brush, I'm picking up that color Web, and we're gonna put that on. Not quite as reflective as Fire Butts, but that's okay. I just want it lighter on the lid as we get closer to the inside of the eye. And I think that looks pretty nice, even for just, you know, plopping the colors down. I think especially with a liner and lashes, that's gonna really pop. So I just go back in with a little more. Actually, sometimes it's good to use the finger. Not giving anyone the finger, I'm using the finger. Just take a little and on the finger and plop it down. It makes it a little more intense. And I want to blend over that gold a little bit too. And just get in to that inner corner a little bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do the shimmers on the other side, a little bit of liner work, and then we'll be right back after that. Stay tuned. Okay. continue on. Let's blend out some of this with the shimmer so it's a little bit softer. But I like how it looks. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks good, right? It's pretty. I mean, there's just the concealer, and then there's the shimmers. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let us put some glitter primer down on the other side. It really helps make the shimmers pop. You don't need a lot. Well, I'm glad you all think it looks good. Yes, the last time I used this palette, I was not happy with the look, but it wasn't anything to do with the quality of the shadows. The shadows are great. It was my application. I was really just starting to do makeup videos on YouTube at that time. There was so much I still needed to learn about doing makeup, and I still learning. Every time I do makeup, I'm learning more and more. You know, because really the only way we only learn by doing. Well, thank you for sharing the live. Okay, so I got the glitter primer down on this side, so now we're going back in with that color Fire Butts. It's really a very, very intense gold. Can you see that? And then on just flipping that brush over and going in with that color Web. Looking good. By the way, if any of you watching don't know, I'm using the Sydney Grace Tiny Marvels palette that they did in collaboration with Mel Thompson. And this actually, I believe it's on sale again on the Sydney Grace website. There's the palette. Beautiful, you know, sort of neutral with some color kind of a palette. And if you don't know who Mel Thompson is, she was a great YouTuber. Just did, you know, beautiful makeup and great reviews. And unfortunately, she passed away last year. Tragically, she was very, very young. And the palette, like I said, it's on sale right now. And part of the proceeds are going to Mel's family. And, you know, it would be a nice thing if you like the palette, pick it up. It would be a nice thing to do. As I said, the proceeds part of the proceeds are going to Mel's family. She was like one of the first YouTubers, big YouTubers. Like, she actually commented on one of my videos, and it was just very nice of her. My lips are so chapped. Somebody commented, "You're licking your lips." Yes, Reese, it is a beautiful legacy she left. I lick my lips so much because the foundation gets on them, and my lips are always dry. But then when I have the foundation on, that's a little bit better. Well, as far as the makeup, it's because I've been doing it for years, and I just practice at it and always try to improve. And sometimes it's not great. I've had just as many failures as successes, but it's like anything. The more you do it, the better at it you get. Good. And we just want to feather out some of that outside edge. I hope you didn't hear my stomach just growl. Where can I find that palette? Are they online like Amazon? No. Look up Sydney Grace Cosmetics on Google, and it will take you to the website. And it's Sydney spelled Sydney. And their website is www.sydneygrace.com. Beautiful, beautiful palette. So, I have nothing bad to say about it. Okay. Need to do some liner work, and I want to get a really nice wing on the inside. And I saw someone on YouTube, Makeup Missa, she was doing that inside wing, and she just used a little brush and like a black gel liner, I think. I had a teacher once said, "What's on your face?" I was 16. She made me feel. Some teachers should not be teaching. They really shouldn't. It's terrible. All right, so I need my gel liner, and here is my drawer line. You are welcome, Betty. Okay, so I'm gonna do some liner work, and I'm gonna try doing it with my Inglot gel liner. The thing about gel liner is this stuff tends to like dry up. There's nothing you can do. But you take this stuff, Duraline. I think this is also made by Inglot. And you just put a little bit of it in there. And it like re-moisturizes it. Brush work? I don't know. And you just mix that into the gel liner. And it should reconstitute it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, nice and black and liquidy again. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get that inner corner wing, but I'm gonna try. Got something there. glue or something. This liner is... liner can be scary. I used to like never do liner because I was always so afraid of what it was, that, you know, I was just going to mess up the eye look completely. And sometimes I still do, like I went a little too high there. But I like to have liner on the lid here for the fake lash to go on. Okay, now we need to keep the eye closed so that can dry. So, eyebrows are easy. What's really hard for me is that eyeliner is difficult. Do you like liquid eyeliner pens? Yes, one of my favorites is... I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Of course, I can't find it now. My favorite eyeliner pen. Here it is. Here it is. You use mascara for your eyebrows. No, it sounds weird. Nothing's weird. You could use whatever you want, wherever you want. This Chaotic Cosmetics felt tip liner. I like this one a lot. Let's see. It's nice, sharp, black line that it makes, and once this goes on, it lasts. That stuff really lasts. But I wanted to try doing the, I think I got a nice inside wing there. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. So it helps give a little bit more of like a cat eye look, and sort of extends the eye. All right, we got to do the other side. That's always the thing. Okay, you got one side done. Now can you get the other side to look as good, or at least to somewhat match? So a little bit more Durline. And our gel liner. Maybe I should have used a different brush. I could have used like more, an actual liner brush. I think this is actually like a paintbrush that I got from Walmart. But no, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. Use whatever tool you like for the job at hand. Oh, something in that inner corner. Sometimes I get these little eyelashes that they're growing like right in the very inner corner, and it's like I'm trying to like draw there, and not too bad. Yes, they know. I don't worry about making them absolutely perfect because they're never going to be. Oh, bad kidney infection. That sounds horrible. All right, I think that inner wing is okay. You can always touch up too with concealer. I got a little wider on the outside edge here than on the other side, but I think it'll be all right. I can always use some shadow on there. And I'm going to have a fake eyelash on top of it, so there's no use worrying about something being perfect that's not really going to be seen anyway. Just want to make sure it's dry so that when I open the eye, the black does not go on this bright shimmer. But also you can see like the black liner, it makes the shimmer look even brighter. Men aren't supposed to wear makeup. Oh, really? You know what, Audrey? You're not supposed to be on my live. So goodbye. Men aren't supposed to wear makeup. Every actor you see in a movie and on TV is wearing makeup. The news reporters are wearing makeup. Please. Do you know, like, the makeup for men is one of the biggest growing industries that there is. You know, like obviously most men they're not doing a drag look, but a lot of men are, you know, they're using concealer and moisturizers and things like that because they want to look better. People. You can't just live and let live. Like my putting on makeup is affecting her life in a negative way. Give me a break. These people. Okay. Ooh, how does that look? It's a little wonky. We're a little wonky there. I'm just going to grab my felt liner and just sort of fix that. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess I can live with that liner. Simon Cowell said he puts on the makeup the way to work. Everybody you see on television is wearing makeup. You have to. The lights are so bright, you would look washed out. I mean, it's that's something that's been done for decades. Uneducated people. What can you do? Okay, so I think Vikings wore wigs, wore makeup. Yes, right. Vikings wore makeup. They painted their faces. And would you go up to one of them and call them a sissy? They'd like bludgeon you to death. Johnny Depp, eyeliner. Yes. It's art. It's art. Men wearing makeup is nothing new. Okay, even Elvis wore makeup, and he dyed his hair. His hair wasn't that jet black. He used dye on it. So, okay, I think the liner looks good. I think I'm happy with that. Do I need to go in a little bit more? I can't help it. I have to tweak. I have to tweak just a little bit. Hope we don't ruin it. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Okay, got to do the smoke out the underside of the eye. So I'm going to turn the YouTube camera back on. And we're going to share that on my video. Come on. Okay, this time it's actually on, so I don't have to redo what I said. And I'm back. I shared with YouTube, with Facebook Live and TikTok Live, doing my liner. And as I described to them, I used my Inglot gel liner, which is pretty dried up. But you just take some of the Inglot Durline and you put a few drops of that in and mix it up, and it's reconstituted, and you can do some liner work. And that's what I did. I did the liner work here, and I tried to give myself an inside wing. If you look really, really, really close, you'll see it's not perfect, but from a distance, it's okay. And then, of course, I'll have a fake eyelash on top of that line. Anyway, it'll be fine. So we just need to, do a little bit of smoking out under the eye, just to complete the look. And what brush am I using? I think I'm going to use this flat BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to go in with that color Spider. Oh, almost forgot. I gotta pull the tape off. So I save this for everyone. You're going to see now when I pull this off, I've got a nice sharp edge there now. Some of the foundation came off a little bit, but I will just touch that up when I'm doing my contouring and highlighting. And, oh, thank you for sticking around for the live. Thank you. Bye-bye. And, oh, you got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for that and for the rose. Very nice people you find on TikTok Live. So, okay, let's pull the tape off this side too, and you'll see nice sharp edge. Isn't that nice? And it sort of creates like a wing effect without having, to really, really do a wing. And just gonna smoke a little bit of that out there. I've got this dark color Spider that I'm using to smoke out the under eye. Male, female. When my drag look is completely done, I will be female. When I'm not in drag, I'm male. And that's how I rolled. Okay, so there's some of the Spider there. And let's grab some Death Moth, that lighter brown. Okay, and that's how we smoke out the under eye. Nothing much to it. It's pretty easy peasy. And of course, I want to use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white. If I can find it. Where the heck did it go? To do white in the waterline. Here it is. My favorite thing for the waterline. Brenda said, you've inspired me to do this eye look today. Oh, thank you. Of course, you could do this look and, have for like an everyday kind of a look. It doesn't have to be this overly exaggerated, but you could still do something quite similar. And there's the white and the waterline. And you can see just doing a little bit of smoking out the bottom of the lid, the white and the waterline, it makes a very dramatic difference for the eye look. So that is everything that I have for you, YouTube, as far as doing the eye. I'm gonna hop off camera and complete the look, and for you, YouTube, I will come back with the completed drag look. For everybody on TikTok Live and Facebook Live, they're going to get to see me actually do the rest. So, YouTube, stay tuned. Okay. Then when I go back on YouTube, I go back with the completed, finished look. But you guys get to see me keep going. So, that's what we're going to do. Smoke out the rest of the other eye. I used to spend hours doing my makeup, trying to get inspired. How do you choose what eyeliner to use on the waterline? Most of the time for drag, I just use white because it opens up my eye. I have, very small eyes, so I'm trying to like use makeup to to make it appear that my eyes are bigger than they are. So that's why I like to do white in the waterline. So there's nothing there, white there. Sometimes, occasionally, I do a colored eyeliner in the waterline, but especially if I'm performing, I stick with white because I'm on stage and all that jazz. Okay, so there we've smoked that out. It was not a lot. Not a lot of work to do that. White in the waterline. My friend Ashley Jade, she didn't know that the makeup sharpeners like this, she didn't know these existed, and that you can actually sharpen these. She thought once it went dull, you had to throw the whole thing out. I mean, this is like the second one that I've had in like 5 years. The last one, I think it went down to about there. Okay, and there we go. Your daughter's middle name is Jade. Yes, Ashley Jade is a very good friend of mine, CEO of Chaotic Cosmetics. Okay, so we've got that stuff done. It's time for a little mascara. Don't worry too much about the top lashes because I'm putting fake lashes on, but I do like some. I worry more about the bottom lash. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom lash, and I'm fortunate in that I actually have decent lashes. Like, I've always been told, you know, for a guy, I have quite long and thick lashes. So when it comes to the bottom lash, like some girls, they'll put like a fake bottom lash on, but I don't really feel I need it once I get the mascara on. Okay. That looks good. I might do another coat. Okay. Never used lashes. I don't know anything about them. Well, I love them, you know, for a drag look. They just add so much. You'll see when I put the lashes on. Oh, the nerve, a little bit like got on my face there. The nerve. Now what I have to do is I've got to let that dry completely, and then I'll be able to flake it, you know, get it off with a spoolie. But if you touch it before it's dry, it's just going to make a mess. So when something like that happens, you just have to remember, you just got to be patient and wait till it has dried completely, and then you can get it off. But if you touch it before it's dry, you're going to have a problem. Thank you, everyone who's following me. That's why I do my eyes first. Yes, there is a benefit to doing the eyes first. If anything falls down, you can, you know, clean up with you know, makeup remover, and then, you know, have a clean base for your foundation. But I don't know. I like to have the blank canvas. Should be dry now. It should be dry now. So I think I can take a spoolie and get rid of it. Otherwise, we have a new beauty mark. There's a little bit of residue left, but you know what? Just take some of a little bit of concealer, or use some foundation. Take a little bit of the foundation. And it's good enough. Good enough. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm happy with how the eyes look. So, time to powder contour. Powder contour. My BH Studio Pro contour kit. As you can see, pan on like everything, you know, except like these colors. What can you do? What can you do? So let's go take some of that and start contouring away. And you are fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I do try. You know, I'm just on here doing my drag makeup and having some fun. It's something to do. Contouring is when you really start to change the structure of how your face looks. I've been doing this for over 5 years now. I got a very late start. But it's something I always wanted to do. Initially, I got started, I was in the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus, and we did a drag cabaret, and that was the first time I did drag. It got a little dark, but that's okay. It's okay. I can live with it. You are good. I need you to do mine. What moisturizer? I use whatever's laying around. Like right now, I'm trying to use up this Bobbi Brown Magic Base that I got in a beauty BoxyCharm, in a BoxyCharm box. I used to have BoxyCharm, but then I got sick of it because there was never there's hardly any makeup in the boxes I was getting, and it was like, you know, skincare stuff, and I was like, I wanted the makeup. You raised 3 kids, now it's time for you. Yes, yes. Try to blend away the double chin. Double chin, go away, go away. Contoured away. Okay. Oh, nose contour. How could we forget the nose contour? Let's see, let's go in with this shade, that medium dark shade. I didn't quite get, I was trying to do like the contour going into the eyebrows. What took you so long? I mean, if you love it, what are you going to start to? I just, you know, just got a late start at doing it. I was just doing other things. Are your kids supportive? Well, they know I do it, and they don't have a problem with it. So, yes, yes, they do love Daddy. Okay, she's coming along. She's coming along. out the side of it though. It's a little dark right there. Thank you, X Librain. Thank you so much. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. Oh, you got a #1 gifter badge. What does all that mean? I just don't know enough about TikTok. I mean, I just come on here and I'm just doing what I do, like when I'm, getting ready. My good friend Ashley Jade, she's like the TikTok expert. Ashley Jade's World, if you want to look her up. She's got all these like crazy fun videos. I don't know how to do any of that. My stuff is more just what you're seeing right now. Okay, that's how you get a snatched nose. Do need to highlight it though. Whoops. I have so much stuff on the makeup table right now, especially with all the cameras and everything. You're kind of new to TikTok. Started watching because of Aaron Carter. Yeah, that was Aaron Carter was sort of after my phase of being into that type of pop performer. Because I'm 57, going to be 58. My big crush back in the day was Sean Cassidy from the Hardy Boys. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Did I have a thing for Sean Cassidy? And also Andy Gibb. Oh, Andy Gibb. I remember walking in the mall with my mother, and there was this big poster shop, and the poster shop had this poster of Andy Gibb, and he was like just in jeans and no shirt. And I can remember, like, walking past that store and with my mother, and I was, I don't know, 13, 14, and I'm wanting to stare at that poster, and she's walking past, and I'm like slowing down, and she's like, why are you slowing down? Keep up. Oh, hi, Vicky. Hello, Vicky LaFontaine. How are you? So I tried to get one more glimpse at the Andy Gibb poster, but it was not to be. It was not to be. All right, now we can continue on with highlighting. That's a snatched nose. That nose is snatched. Yes, David Cassidy from the Partridge Family. Sean Cassidy, I think they were half brothers. I don't think they had the same mother. I believe they had different mothers. But Donny Osmond, yes. I love the Donny and Marie show. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. With a little bit of Motown in my soul. I forget the rest of the words. I might do that song at I'm doing a 70s themed drag show in April, and my good friend Danny, we always do duets together. Yes, Jack Cassidy. Jack Cassidy. He was. Yes, that's right. I forget who David Cassidy's mother was, but Shirley Jones from the Partridge Family, she was married to Jack Cassidy, and Sean Cassidy was her son with Jack Cassidy. David Cassidy was her stepson. She was married to his father, but he had a different mother. Isn't that wild? So wild. Did you cut your hair off? No. My hair it's been thinning, and I think from medications that I'm on, I think more of it has flown the coop. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Excuse me. I've actually I've been thinking about getting, like, a hair replacement piece. I've been pondering it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to actually go through with it. Do I listen to Elton John? Do I listen to Elton John? Hey kids, shake it loose together. The spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, solid wall of sound. Oh, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Oh, Benny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know, I read it in a magazine. Oh, it's a little too early to be doing that falsetto without warming up. But oh, I love Elton John. Love Elton John. Yeah, a little bit of highlight there. Actually, that song I'm thinking of doing. It's one of the songs I'm thinking of doing for the 70s cabaret that I'm doing in April. Yes, Elton. Yes. And actually, the Benny and the Jets song, I didn't even know this until just recently. It's about cocaine, because it's about how they used to, like, snort cocaine off of $100 bills because they have the Ben Franklin on it. That's Benny. And the Jets is the sound of snorting the cocaine. I mean, who knew? I was never a recreational drug partying kind of person, so I don't know these things. So, okay, so highlighting and contouring is looking pretty good. Where's my blush palette? Okay, bear with me. I had to grab my blush palette. This is my favorite blush palette. I was talking about Ashley Jade. This is her company, Chaotic Cosmetics. Her blush palette. I love this blush palette. It's just so beautiful. Love it. Of course, what color blush am I using? Decisions. All right, I'm going to ask you, TikTok. I mean, this is Heater. I think that's too red. Pinch Me might be okay. It's a nice pink color. Guilty, that's like my favorite color. I don't know if you can see like the lines that are starting to appear in it because I've used it so much. Flustered is this sort of magenta one. Crash, I don't know. That's more of like a contour. And then we have Explore, which is this purple. So I don't know. Does anyone have any thoughts, opinions on what color I should use for the blush? Gotta have blush. Gotta have it. The magenta. And you love, it's actually is it Explode? Yes, Explode, Explode. And then we have somebody saying the pink. So I think I have 2 for Explore. Oh, 2 for the pink. That's 3 for the pink. 1 for the brown. That's 4 for the pink. 5 for the pink. The pink is pulling out ahead, and she's coming around the track. It's pink in the lead. I guess it's the pink. I guess it's the pink. You all seen pink, pink, pink. I've used them. Honestly, I think the magenta might be too much for this look because it's kind of soft. It's kind of soft. So let's see how the pink looks. Yeah, the pink looks pretty nice. Pink looks pretty nice. That's Pinch Me. We're gonna work some into the contour up here. I mean, that, don't get me wrong, the magenta is beautiful, but it might be a little bit better for somebody with deeper complexion. I have used it, but when I do use it, I've got to use just the bare minimum of it. Otherwise, it looks like it's just too much on my skin tone because I am the color of uncooked chicken. But I love when the blush goes on because, after, all this foundation that sort of, just makes you sort of blank. It's nice then to get your blush on and give some warmth, color back into the cheeks. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Probably putting on way too much, but who cares? Looks good. That looks good. And yes, I know what I said I wanted to try out. Thank you. Thank you for saying it looks pretty. The Maybelline Superstay Powder Foundation. It's like this is a trick for drag. I think you could probably make this work for every day. But I have this Maybelline, I just picked this up, Maybelline Superstay Foundation Powder, full coverage, and this is in the color Fair Porcelain. And I want to use this on the areas I've highlighted and like under the eye. I think it will. Ooh, that's really white, really bright. May have to brush some of that off. I think it's going to give a bit of a highlight. I have this one from e.l.f. that I've been using, but it's much more yellow. I think it's just too yellow for my complexion. But I've been using it, and I found that it really helps create a nice blurring effect. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. Well, thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you, thank you. And a little did that. Contouring there. This is much brighter than the e.l.f. Oh, thank you. You don't need to. You don't worry about sending me gifts. I don't need any gifts. I'm fine. Doing fine. I know. I guess a lot of people come on here and they're looking for tips and things. I don't know. I'm not. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. So I don't need somebody just giving me a like. That's fine. That's reward enough for me. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. We just need to do a little bit more blending though. Get a little bit more of that pink in. Yeah, that Maybelline Super Stay. Yes, and it's an under eye trick, you know. Oh, I think nobody's. I think anybody's watching me on Facebook Live. Oh well. Oh, I have one person. Hello, the one person on Facebook Live watching. Oh, LaBelle, how are you? My good friend LaBelle is watching on Facebook. LaBelle Bell. You could find her also on TikTok. LaBelle, I'm on TikTok Live over there. So she has thousands upon thousands of followers. So you should follow her too on TikTok. Hello, LaBelle. And I'm doing a show on Sunday with LaBelle at the warehouse in Amityville. She has currently the longest running drag brunch on Long Island with her show at the warehouse. And I am doing joining her for a drag bingo brunch, a Golden Girls theme, and I will be doing my Sophia. Oh, LaBelle, somebody is remembering the group LaBelle from the 70s as in Gitchy, Gitchy, Ya Ya, Ta Ta, Mocha Chocolate, Ya Ya, Creole Lady Mama Oola. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think I'm happy with that. Need some highlighter. I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics Black Light highlighter. I think I'm just gonna use. I want the color laser or strobe. I think I'm gonna use maybe Electra. Decisions. I think we're going to use the color Electra for change. There's some of the highlights there. Oh, you can't see them. I put them on really badly. So, sorry. Anywho. And I've lost one person watching still. Okay, setting spray. Oh yes, the new version of Lady Marmalade. Love that. This is my own setting spray. I make it with distilled water, vegan glucose, and witch hazel, and much less expensive than buying those little tiny bottles. It's too much. I go through too much of this stuff to be buying those setting spray bottles. It's the exact same stuff. Old drag queen trick. If you want like really hardcore setting spray, you spray your face with hairspray. So, all right. So we're going in with Electra. Okay. Look at that. Look at that highlight. Blinding highlight. And then when I'm face on, you don't see it. Then I turn And there it is, blinding. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's looking pretty good. I think if you want like super blinding highlight, put your setting spray on before you put the highlight. You know, it gives you a little bit of a moist base. Thank you, Phil Plippa. Am I saying that right? Phil Plippa. Thank you. And, you know, because I'm doing drag, I like the highlight to be super reflective, like, you know, you can see it from outer space. So, how I roll. I want to put a little bit of Electra right here. Right there. And a little bit right there on the tip. Maybe it's a little too much, but I don't care. Not going anywhere today. Oh, good. I was pronouncing it correctly. I'm very happy. Okay, so yeah. Blinding highlights, wouldn't you say? Oh, you know what? I can't help myself. Somebody stop me. I can't help it. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it up here on the brow bone. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You watched Kim Kardashian highlighter tutorial. Oh, was it good? Oh, I love that. I love that. Look at that on the brow bone. Look how that reflects the light. Love it. Love it. One of my favorite highlight palettes. This thing is so good. And I'll never run out of any of these. The pans are so big. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I'll never run out of the highlights in there. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I have like all these Kaleidos highlighters too. I have more highlight than Carter's has pills. If you're young, you don't know what that means. Carter's was a company and they sold pills and they sold a lot of them. Okay. All right. We need to do our lip. And I think we're gonna stay nude. I think is what we're gonna do. Let me just find a lip pencil. Sorry, the lip pencils are all the way over here. And so I've got to like get up to go find them. Sort of a brownie one. I think that one will work. I've basically all my NYX, all my lip liners are NYX. And we need a nude lip color. Let's see, what do we have here? I think I might use this one. This is my Pixie. It's a nude lip color. I like that. I think that's what we're gonna go with. And we'll do a little bit of an ombre. Do I have any other nudes in here? Nudes. Where are my nudes? Oh, I do have this from Chaotic. I think the Pixie. I still think the Pixie is gonna look best for this look. Okay. Gotta work on the lips. We need lips. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, I went a little bit different with the nose, trying to make it, you know, more of like a snatched drag look, but I'm happy with it. Okay, I've got my chapstick down. Thank you for the likes, Prissy Diva. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. And obviously this is drag, so I'm way overlining the lips. Of course, for everyday makeup, you can just overdraw them just a little bit to make it look like you have fuller lips, and no one's the wiser. It'll just be our little secret. Okay. So we really needed brush hair got in my mouth. Ugh. Ugh. When did you start doing this? You're very knowledgeable. Thank you. I only started about over 5 years ago. I got a very late start doing drag, but I've worked really hard at trying to perfect my makeup. All right, can't talk while I'm doing this. Got to put the lips down. I know, do we like it? They're a little light. Pat McGrath, $12 lipstick sells on their website. I've never tried the Pat McGrath lipsticks, so I don't know. I think I have a couple shadows from Pat McGrath in here. Yeah, I have like some little cheap palette. It was for Pat McGrath. It was cheap. I don't know. Are we liking the lip, or is it too light? Maybe I need to just go in a little bit more with the pencil. Too light. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Too light. This would probably be better for the inner shade. Let's see. Let's find something deeper but nude. Where are my nudes? Where are my nudes? Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. A bit darker nude anywhere. Goodness gracious. Bear with me. We've got to find a nude, a better nude. Let's see. We've got this Maybelline. Let's see how this looks. It's definitely darker. Do you need any mods? Oh, is that's somebody who's like when you're alive and they if they have to kick anybody off? Is that what you mean? That's darker. They kick people out of the... I don't think I get that many people that... I mean, if I say a negative comment, I just boot them off. Oops. Went outside the line. Shame on me. Oh, well, can fix it. It's all fixable. Just take a little brush. Better. Good. Well, I'm not done, so I have to do a little bit of ombre work on it. And yes, where's that? Nix. Won't stop. So what I like to do is, yeah, I put the lip color on, and I like to ombre. So I'm going to take some of this concealer, this Nix. And give it a little bit of a, you know, plumping look. Why is that so wet there? Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Need a little bit more. The concealer. I went a little bit too much, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit. Maybelline. Pat this out. Oh, thank you, Prissy Diva. Yes, that's better. And you know, it makes the lips look fuller without actually having to get collagen injections. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Happy with that. So we need to just throw some lashes on, I guess. Let's see which lashes we're gonna throw on. The same kind. No, so I think we're gonna use these big puppies. these. It's drag. You gotta have a big drag lash. Okay, so where is... I think I need more eyelash adhesive. I need a trip to Ulta for just those little things like mascara and eyelash glue, the staples, as it were. Now you see, once the lash goes on, what a difference it makes. Frog in my throat. But I think it's looking pretty good. Hello, Don Lotus. You're the only one watching on my Facebook Live. I don't know. People are too busy today for Facebook Live. Yes. See me and LaBelle at the Warehouse LI, the Queens of Brunch show this Sunday. We're doing a Golden Girls themed drag bingo. Let's get this on. See? Look at the difference. Just putting the lash. Yes. The Belle hosts the currently longest running drag brunch on Long Island at the Warehouse in Amityville. I've performed there a couple times previously, prior. And this Sunday will be my first time there doing Sophia from the Golden Girls. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, and there's the other lash. Is that on? No, it's not on. It's popping up. It's popping up. Let's find something to stick her down. Okay, looking good, looking good. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm just your average, Long Island housewife. There's nothing that special about me. Thank you, Sarah Rogers. Thank you. And I almost forgot the thing that makes Toni Homeperm is my little beauty mark. Almost forgot that. Long Island accent. I didn't used to have one because, most of my life I lived in New Jersey. But now it's, living here for so long. Yes, LaBelle, I'm just a, modest Long Island housewife. Just throwing on a little, mascara, lip gloss to run out to Walmart. So this is a nail tool, and I just take some black liquid liner. I put it on the one end. And hello, Bill. Hello. And there's the beauty mark. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. I'm far from a TikTok superstar. Maybe someday. Yes. Yes. Les LaBelle, you are just a white woman from Eastern Long Island, yes. Yeah. She's just doing her thing, dropping the kids off at soccer practice and rushing home to fix a tuna casserole for her husband, as we all are. Well, this is it. The face is done. So now I need to go away because I've got to put my contacts in. I've got to do the hair and dress and all that fun stuff. If you want to see the complete look, then please follow me either on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. All my wigs are downstairs, honey, and I've got to pick out one, and my husband he's got to fluff it up. So I will have, if you follow me on Instagram, which is also tonihomeperm, I'll have some still shots up later this afternoon of the completed finished look, and then on YouTube I'll have the sort of edited video of the complete look. I went to see your husband do your hair. The wig is plopped on a canvas head, honey, and he's teasing and spraying away and combing. It's never done on my head. Once it's done, then it gets plopped onto my head. But I think I'm really happy with this look, and you all gave me some terrific advice. I feel it's very, very pretty, very soft glam, and I'm really, thank you, Prissy Diva. Thank you so much. Thank you. So as I said, I'm gonna hop off. I think I probably have to make something for lunch for my husband. He's probably downstairs. Moonstruck, I won't forget. My husband's probably downstairs complaining like, I'm so hungry. So I have to fix him something to eat. So I'm going to sign off now. And like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I'll have pictures up later of the completed look and outfit and jewelry and all that. And of course, thank you, Philippa. Did I get it right? As Dolly said, I'm never in the room. My hair gets done. Me either. I'm never in the room. I give my husband a pick out a wig and I say, fluff that one up. And then I go away. Oh, but okay. Thank you, everyone, for the likes, for commenting. This was a wonderful, wonderful little way to spend the morning and early afternoon with all of you. And of course, I'm going to continue to keep doing these lives where I do my makeup. It's a lot of fun, and you all seem to enjoy it. I seem to enjoy it. So I will see you all again real soon. And like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I'll have some still photos of the completed look later today. So let me hop off. Gotta make my husband lunch or something, or he's never gonna. Oh, I see somebody who just followed me on Instagram. Thank you. So I look forward to seeing all of you again real soon. And thank you, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you later. Bye bye.